Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a day in the life vlog style video. It's a beautiful Sunday here in Melbourne. The sun is shining, and whenever the sun is shining here in Melbourne, all I want to do is spend the time outdoors. I've spent some time in the garden, I've gone for a long walk with my husband, and I've also baked a couple of cakes for tonight's dinner. I'm hosting dinner for my in-laws. It was my father-in-law's birthday this week and my brother-in-law's birthday next week. And we've also just returned from Bali and haven't seen everyone for a couple of weeks. So what better time to catch up with everyone, celebrate their birthdays, and take you along with me. I'm making two desserts. Both of them are dairy-free. One of my children's partners has an allergy to dairy. And let me tell you, being of Italian heritage, I don't know how to cook without milk. Everything has got milk or cheese or cream in it. And so I've become a little bit creative and started substituting cream for non-cream products like coconut milk or coconut cream and swapping out butter for olive oil. So I'm going to be sharing with you two desserts that fit the dairy-free bill and also taking you along with me for the day. So if that's what you're expecting from this video, then let's get started. Let's get the super exciting things out of the way by putting a load of washing on. I'm making a plum torte and I'm making a chocolate olive cake. The plum torte is from Love and Food at Grandma's Table. It is by Natalie Oldfield and it is an old standby that I love to use. And I love baking this because it gives me a chance to use my plums from my plum tree. Over the summer, I have multiple trees that give me loads of plums. And what I do with some of them is I clean them, I cut them in half, deep pick them, and then put them in Snaplock bags specifically for the rest of the year when I like to use plums in my cooking. And so today I've just taken this bag out. I probably won't be using all of it because there are a lot in there. Next year, I think I might just divide them into smaller bags to make it easier so I don't defrost too many. Anyway, I use these in my plum torte today. And then the other cake that I make from the Nigellissima book. This is the chocolate olive oil cake and it is divine. Now, what I do when I find a recipe that really works for me and that I really like, I make little notes at the top that this is a really good recipe, that I should do it again. But the reason why I like these two cakes and I keep them on rotation is because one of my children's partners is allergic to dairy. So I've had to replace in my cooking whenever they come over, replace dairy, milk, cream, cheese with alternatives. And the good thing about the Nigella cake is made from olive oil, and the plum torte, I just have to replace the butter with olive oil, and where it says milk, I just replace it with water, and I find that it really hasn't made a difference to the taste, the texture, and the look of the cakes whatsoever. So I'm going to start with the plum torte first. Because I use olive oil rather than butter, it doesn't become light and fluffy like butter, but it does become a little bit creamy. I don't find that I have to be too delicate with this batter. It always comes out soft and moist and delicious. I love this recipe because it's super easy. You just have to whack all the ingredients in a bowl, put them on your freestander or blender, and then it just gets blended and poured into a tin and it's ready to go. And beat it for 3 minutes. Easy. And then just pour in the almonds. Super easy. easy it is to make it. Such a beautiful day today. I think I'll go and see if there's any poop to be picked up. Anyone who's got dogs, you know this is a daily occurrence. The garden is looking a little bit ratty, but let me just give you a quick look around to see what it looks like in the winter. These are new addition. They're my little hens. We have foxes in the area and I would have to keep chickens locked up, and I just don't like doing that. So this is all I could do in order to get some chickens in my garden. The pets' toys are scattered all over. Yesterday I sprayed some weeds and I tried to trim back some of the fruit trees. They're getting a little bit too big even for me to pick fruit over the summer. I haven't gotten to this tree yet. It's just a little bit too big. I might get to it today. I have cut back the fig tree. These are grapefruits. In the distance there are my lemon trees. And here are my plums, apricots, and nectarine trees. I did cut these back a little bit, thinned them out, but not too much. They've already started blooming. This week or next week, probably next weekend, I'll have to spray them. My plants suffer from leaf curls. See, I've trimmed them back there. And I've done these ones here too. This is a little bit shorter so I can reach the ends. This is a cherry tree. And this is an almond tree. My next project is working on my veggie garden. I haven't had a chance to get to it this year. It's gone quite feral. I sprayed it for weeds recently because it just had gotten too overgrown. And also what happened, why I'd stopped playing with my veggie garden, is because rabbits get into it. Whenever the vegetable is growing, they just come in here and think it's their own little veggie garden for them to come and help themselves to everything that I'm growing. So I kind of lost interest, but I have sprayed it back so I can clear it out. There's one, two, three, four, five, 6 elevated garden beds for my veggies that I need to replant. I might pop into Bunnings today maybe and do this today because it's such a beautiful day. Oh, I just want to spend the day outdoors. So let me start cleaning out some of these veggie gardens. So my back is starting to stiffen and get a little bit sore, so I think this will have to do for today. I'm going to go and pop into Bunnings and see what I can find to plant in here. Yes, Daisy. Who is it? What have you got in your mouth? What are you going to do with the little treat? Are you going to give it to me? Ta? Ta? Daisy. Daisy, come. Good girl. Good girl. Hello, Alaska. What are you doing? Hi. Hi, beautiful girl. Hello, beautiful girl. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello, beautiful. Some nasturtium
types, peach melba, angel mixed, and then some broad beans, some veggie winter combo, herb mix, and a kale mix. Can't wait to go and plant these in the garden. This garden bed here is all nasturtiums as flowers, just for the base, just in case the broad beans don't grow and the rabbits eat them. At least I'll have some flowers here that will make it look pretty. Anyway, hopefully these will grow. Time to pack up, have some lunch, and then go for a walk with my husband. Hey Daisy, what do you think? What do you think of the garden bed? What do you think of my veggie garden? Do you think the rabbits will eat them this year as well? Hey guys, have you got some ideas on how I can keep this rabbit free this winter? Let me know, because it's a lot of hard work, as you know, to actually just turn this all over, create a garden bed, and I don't do it for the rabbits. I do it so that I can get some benefit out of it. So if you've got some tips and tricks, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it. This is my local favourite coffee shop, and it has the prettiest shop attached to it that I like to wander through as we wait for our coffee. You can grab your coffee. You can grab your coffee, yes. Off for a relaxing walk and some vitamin D and my favourite park.
And after a much needed shower and clothes reset, it's time for dinner. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. I hope wherever you are, the sun was shining on you, or you've had a fabulous day nonetheless. Until next time, my friends, thank you for watching. Bye.